He's your baby. Oh.
So silly. He's your kitty. You want to sit up here? He will be part of the discussion.
Can he get up there?
He'll make a way. He'll move it to his. Come on. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Hey. Hey guys. Welcome to our channel. Alright. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Solar Scouts.
I wanna.
Do you like our mugs?
Oh, we're doing the red thing.
Ooh.
I didn't even think about that. Cuphead and D&D.
Because we love to see it, you know? Oh, and mine has the little Cuphead in the back too. So, you know, extra fancy. So, Katt, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, girl. You know. You know.
Oh, man.
Just, you know, making it through.
This is going to be kind of like a chill episode because not a lot has happened.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to tell you what did happen. We played Cuphead.
Yes.
We actually have a video coming out soon, but boy, was that horrible.
I mean, when people said it was difficult, I didn't really think, damn man, that it was impossible. It feels impossible.
Impossible. I felt like I was playing a game for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
It felt like I was a beginner. Like,
yes.
I felt disrespected.
That game is real hard.
Disrespected. Okay, if you hear somebody breathing hard, snoring possibly, or like doing a it's my dog, Jefe. He is right over there.
Hopefully you saw him in the intro.
Yeah, you will see him in the intro, but he is sitting down with us and he is like not having it because he wants to sit right here and he's big. He's like 98 pounds. He's to my thigh, okay? There's no way for him to sit on this couch with both of us on here.
No. But he's a sweet baby.
Oh, I love him. He's the best baby.
Yeah.
Look at him going to sleep. Yeah, he will be snoring soon. But back to this wonderful Cuphead. I don't think we finished one on simple.
Yes, and we were so proud of ourselves.
Disrespectful. He said, you know you ain't gonna get no soul, right? I was like,
It's like you can't get a soul on simple, only on regular. And we were like, excuse me? And simple was hard. It took us a few tries.
a lot of tries.
Yeah. But it's
I don't
fun.
think we did beat any regular.
No, we didn't. No. But we're going to keep playing it because it's fun. And, I mean, you couldn't tell that we were getting frustrated because I feel like we were laughing a lot. But inside,
I was getting frustrated. You could
very
tell on my
frustrated.
face. Like, I think I was just more shocked than anything. Like, every time something happened, I was just like,
Yeah.
because I'm usually the first person to die. the first few times I couldn't differentiate between Cuphead and Mugman. So I'm up here thinking I'm red, knowing that I'm blue. I'm like,
you
Katt,
were like, where are you going? And I was
She's
like, you.
"Where are you?" I was like, oh, that's me. I died so many times just because of that confusion. So
It's okay.
frustration.
It was hard. It is a hard game. But it's fun. So
Yeah. And we might get to play another one.
yeah, we'll get to play
Game
soon.
today.
Oh yes.
But you're gonna see a lot of gaming from us because that's what we do. That's what we love. Apart from all the anime and everything, that's one of the things that we're incorporated in Solar Scout. So you get to see a lot more of us if you like it or not. Well, of course you like it because you're
Yeah, because you're here. It would be super awkward if you're here just to hate. Please don't do that. My anxiety can't handle it. I don't.
My
mind.
haters are my motivators. Do y'all like our shirts? Guess what we got these? 5 Below.
5 Below.
Alright, cats. So, we are going to move on to talk about some of the things that we have seen in the past few days, a few weeks. We're going to start off with our favorite horror game, or one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight.
Mm-hmm.
They have come out with a new Tome and Rift. So, Tomes and Rifts are used for players to get achievements, and for those achievements, you can get new skins, new items that you usually wouldn't get at the store. The tome that is used, that is open now, is Tome 8, which is Deliverance. And this tome is based off of the killer clown.
Oh.
Which, the killer is the clown. It's not Killer Clown. I'm looking at myself, sorry.
All horrifying.
Yes, the clown is horrifying. I hate him.
Any scary clown.
When he does his mori, he cuts off your finger after he kills you.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it talks about the clown's backstory, which is very sad. His father was very, very abusive, and so basically caused him to become what he is as the clown killer. Yeah, but he's still a horrible human being.
Trauma is not an excuse to murder people.
Yeah, not at all.
I know, just said it.
Not at all. But that is the tome that is open now. The Rift has a few cool skins that have come out. The first one is Greek Gods, and I'm kind of upset. And this one is Under the Sea. So both of these, first of all, skins in the past have allowed players to kind of modify them, but these are locked, so players can't mod them.
Okay.
So they're trying to stop. So they're trying to stop modding.
I thought modding has been encouraged by some companies.
Well, it's kind of gotten out of hand. Like, I saw one player use Overwatch mods for their DBD characters now, so it's kind of like getting out of hand. So I think they're trying to stop it altogether because people are someone's using what's his name from Death Note.
Oh, really?
As a killer.
Ryuk or Light?
Ryuk.
Okay. Is it Ryuk? You know how you say it?
I can't think of it right now. I have a brain fart.
That's off the top of the head, so if that's wrong, y'all know what we're talking about.
What you gonna do about it?
You be ready to fight.
They're not gonna do nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Anywho,
I thought so. Ryuk is not a playable. I've seen.
It's not. So they're modding killers.
Okay.
And stuff to these
That's
anime
really cool.
characters. So I think it's awesome because
That's
if
really
you
cool.
get to do your favorite characters outside DVD and put them in that game, like that will allow people to want to play even more.
Yeah.
But licensing issues.
Yeah, I was gonna say it had to be something like that, and they don't want to get in trouble, so
exactly,
they're trying to shut it down.
Exactly. So these two new skins are locked. It's kind of like repeating themselves with these skins to me. I don't see anything that makes it like really, really pop. I was surprised that they used Blight for one of the Under the Sea characters because he's kind of like a droopy man. They kind of like took that aesthetic away from him.
Okay.
So he still looks scary, but it's just not the way that you're used to. You know. I'm surprised that you have Under the Sea and you have Greek Gods, and you didn't use the hag for a skin, because who would take away?
We're boring, Jefe.
He's sleepy. Who would take away the opportunity for you not to use Sea Hag? And I think the hag was born in Greece or in that era, so why can't she have a skin?
Yeah,
they haven't put a skin on the hag for a minute. So I think she needs some new skins. Anyway, all that is available now for all of you who play Dead by Daylight.
Maybe we can have a link to it in the description.
Yeah, for sure. Well, to the trailers.
Yeah.
So links in the description.
Yeah. I'm new to the Dead by Daylight community. Very new. Like, I watch some people on Twitch occasionally, but I've only played with you. I will never play by myself.
I'm scared to play by myself.
Yeah, will not. Negative.
Hockey. Well, we're gonna move on. That was my little spill on Dead by Daylight. What do you want to talk about, Katt?
I want to talk about a game that I recently learned about, but apparently it was announced a while ago. It's called Stray.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's about a cat. You play as a cat, and you're interacting with this, like...
Of course she does.
It's so cute. It looks like it's a post-apocalyptic time. There are a lot of robots that you, like, encounter. You can rub up against stuff like a cat does. But you're trying to find your owner, so you're trying to find your way back home. There are these things that try to attack you. But it looks really, really good. From what it looks like, the people who made it originally worked with Ubisoft, which is when they had the idea back in 2016. Mm-hmm. Some of my facts might be off because, like I said, I just learned about it. It is going to be published by Blue 12 Studio. Let me just check that real quick. Developed by Blue 12 Studio and published by Annapurna Interactive, which I have never heard of either one of these.
Okay.
It looks like Blue 12 kind of developed out of them wanting to create this. So it looks like it will be coming out next year. I think originally it was supposed to come out later this year, around October of this year, but they pushed it to early next year. But the graphics are really good. It uses the Unreal Engine. The cat just looks so adorable. I didn't like look up a lot of stuff about it.
Who has a cat?
Yes, I love cats. I love cats.
And her cat is.
She is my sweet thistle.
Cookie girl.
She's so precious. She's a golden girl. She's 15 years old. I got her from a friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh. Not the runs. Okay. Anyways. Did you watch Death, Robots, and Love? Whatever that show is called?
Nope, can't do it.
That I know my title is all off. But there was an episode where there were these robots and there were all these cats, and it was post-apocalyptic, dystopian or whatever, and I think like only cats survived. But that's what this kind of makes me think of. It's just not the same premise, but it just makes me think of something like that. I am gonna be sad when the cats get like, or the cat gets attacked. I already know that's gonna make me sad.
Yeah.
But I've never played a game where I played as an animal. What are you doing?
As an animal.
Yeah. Have you ever played a game that you played as an animal? I've never played Okami. I think you play as an animal now, but I haven't played it yet because I can play it on my Switch now. Wait.
No.
Okay, does Spyro count? Hold on, that might be a lie. Crash Bandicoot is an animal.
I was like, wait.
But I was thinking more realistic animal.
Oh, okay, like
not an animal
cat
that talks.
Yeah. Or like does human.
Yeah, that has like
things.
posable thumbs.
Yeah. This is like a real. This is a real cat.
I guess he would be like a survival
How
game.
is the cat gonna eat? He has to find something on the street.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I don't know.
No!
I don't know.
Oh,
I hope not. Well, if so, I'll make sure the cat is well taken care of. So yeah, it made me think a lot about indie games and how indie games are changing, and I want us to talk about like our favorite indie games.
Okay.
Yeah, you go first. Let me take a sip while you.
Okay, before that, if you see that there's a change in scenery, it's because we're at my place this time.
We did not address that at first. Odd.
Yeah, we've been at Kat's place, and she was like, "Let's go to your place." I'm like,
Let's just switch it up.
Yes, I don't have the bookshelf of glory.
Oh my goodness,
Or like, I have 2 Funko Pops and a big Sailor Moon. Hold on.
Oh no, we never picked up.
All right.
Miles.
Yes, I have Miles Morales.
Hey.
You know, this is his.
You gotta do the makeup thing.
Oh yeah.
You gotta like.
This is a bodega suit. Okay. Then I got Miss Aaliyah because you can never
Yes.
not. Okay.
Yeah.
Never not miss that opportunity.
That one's so good.
And I had my little Sailor Moon.
She's so cute.
Yes. This is my favorite. Okay, I saw this at Hobby Lobby. I was like, oh. Some kid saw me and was like, what you gonna do?
Mind your business. Where your mama at?
I will jump kids. I'm just kidding, no.
I do not condone.
I don't start it, but I'll finish it.
Okay.
All right.
So back to.
So yes, welcome to my
quick
place,
break.
guys. I'm so glad that y'all are able to see.
We still got our sign though.
A portion. Yeah.
Solar Scouts. And I know we did this a lot the last episode. We're doing it a lot right now. If we look off, we're still learning to look at the camera and not at ourselves.
Yeah. I'm looking here because this is my first time using my laptop. I'm making sure that the record button's still going on.
Yeah, so if we look over, it's to make sure that the lighting is right because we changed the lighting from the beginning of the video.
Yes.
Mind your business. You worried about the wrong thing.
The wrong stuff. We still here.
We're still here. We're still talking about the stuff that we love and that you love.
Fairy tale.
Fairy tale?
That's what he does in fairy tale.
I don't like fairy tale.
Oh!
It's not for me.
Oh!
I like what's her name? Eve. What was the with the red hair?
You don't like him anyway, so no matter.
I'm not ashamed. I couldn't get into it. No shame. But
No
we're
shame.
talking about indie games right now.
Yeah, so I'll tell you my favorite indie game right now is Dark Deception. Okay, I have seen people play Dark Deception. That's probably one of those games that I would probably be scared to play by myself. So you probably won't have to play with me.
I can't keep doing these horror games now.
You keep saying that, but you want to play The Forest.
The Forest is not that scary. Not
Roll the clip!
Katt!
Oh,
You dead for real?
I'm dead, and it made me start from the beginning. No. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Where are you?
Oh my god.
Katt, where are you, bro?
I'm so scared right now. They are swarming. I'm in the airplane, and they are swarming. No, the clip will be you screaming.
Exactly.
And it won't be me screaming.
You didn't scream at all when you died, Katt. You didn't scream when you came back to the plane and you saw the whole little cannibal tribe right there waiting for you. They said, we know you coming back here. They knew you was coming back there, Katt. They was waiting for you. They was gonna take your leg apart. You hear me? They was like making one slip.
We're not even talking about me right now.
Anyway, because you said that I was the only one screaming on The Forest. I took that personally.
I think I did scream because I froze.
But you was afraid.
And then we restarted the game because of that part.
You was afeared.
I was a fear. You right.
Okay, thank you. Playing me.
Anyways, so tell me about Dark Alliance.
Ooh, Dark Deception.
Dark Deception.
So in this game, you are basically trying to get these soul shards for this woman named Beers. Okay, so she's using these soul shards to get like ultimate power against this demon called Malak.
Everybody loves Malak.
It's like, why is he so popular? The Conjuring. This game. Half the game, half horror games, just him. It's like, y'all.
He's in Sleepy Hollow, the show.
Yeah.
That show was so good.
It was good.
R.I.P. That last season, that ending, terrible.
That was like a Game of Thrones ending, bro.
Yeah, terrible. Double thumbs up for Game of Thrones.
Triple.
Okay, but
Okay.
Dark Deception.
So these soul shards are in areas of, like, they're in dimensions that belong to Malik. So when you play, you have like 2 levels in every area. These areas are different. You play like different villains or whatever, quote unquote. So you have like a regular, like the regular part where you're just like trying to get the soul shards but not trying to get caught. Then you have like the ultra boss, or what's it called, mega boss?
Yeah, mega boss.
I do games. Shut up.
Or final boss. I think any of those work.
Well, it's not really the final boss.
Oh, well then
I'm gonna say mega boss.
Yeah, mega boss.
The mega boss portion where you're like trying to run away. So after you get all the soul shards, you have to run back to the exit. Malek comes in and he's like, "Okay, I'm trying to defeat you." Amplifies all the stuff, just amplifies everything to make it like super scary and super hard. And you try hard to exit. So you have chapters that you have to continue to go through. And each chapter is different. Each chapter is absolutely crazy. We should watch some gameplay.
Okay, I'm down for that.
Because there's like one chapter where you have to fight these, well, not really fight, but you have to watch out for these statues. Because when you look away, they move.
Ooh, it's like Doctor Who. I don't know if you've ever seen Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have the angels.
Yeah.
Like if you look away, then they come and get you. And
Yeah,
take you to another time
that's
zone.
exactly what it is.
Or timeline, not time zone.
Yeah. No, but not, you know, you die.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, you die. But yeah. Dark Deception. If you haven't played it, you have PC. It is on PC right now on Steam, and it is really, really good. They came out with a few new chapters, and they have a multiplayer version where you can play as survivors against one killer, or like, so you can change between what you want to do. And I know that they just did a Silent Hill edition.
No, thank you.
Crazy.
No, thank you.
So good, but it's crazy to watch. Because I'm not playing it.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, that's my first one.
Okay.
Do you have an indie game that you like?
Yes. I want to talk about two because I feel like the main one I want to talk about.
And we played this one.
I love it so much.
You see how giddy she's getting?
Stardew Valley.
Yes.
I was thinking like, what's my favorite indie game? Stardew Valley. Like, I have put in so many hours of this game. When I first started playing it, a really good friend of mine told me about it, and she was like, I think you would really like this game. And then she was like, farming and all stuff. The same way I tried to like pitch it to you. And I was just like, okay, I don't really think that farming is my vibe. It's very much my vibe. I love the characters on it. I love the design. I love the music. It's just a really wholesome game. And then the fact that there's like a little bit of combat in it is also fun. I think at this point everybody knows about Stardew Valley. A lot of cozy gamers play Stardew Valley on their Twitch and stuff. So if you've never played it, it's literally on every single platform. Like, it's even on mobile. Yeah. So there's no reason for you to not at least try it if you have the space on your phone. It is wonderful. Yeah, you can like. There's some characters that you feel like you should be able to romance, but you can't, mainly because they're married. I'm sure somebody has made a mod. I just feel like I should have been able to seduce Demetrius. He is the only black man on the whole island.
Should have.
But I got with his stepson. Each time, I am a Sebastian.
I remember. Okay.
All the time.
So I remember when we started this game, she was like, "And you can talk to anybody but Sebastian." I was like, "Is there something wrong with Sebastian?" She's like, "No, Sebastian is mine." I was like, "What?"
He is goth, like Dungeons and Dragons type. You know, that's all me. All me. It's okay though.
If he closed the door in her face the first day,
he locked me out. I had to be patient and give him a lot of frozen tears. And then eventually...
Frozen tears.
So, like, in order to build relationships with people, you have to give them things that they like. And the easiest thing for me to give him is a frozen tear. It's like something that you... It's a gem that you can get when you are in the mines. and eventually start getting a lot of them. So I used to like rack up on them. Every time I got one, I'd be like, here's a frozen chair. And he's like, I love it. I love it. Because that was one thing he loved. Like, I think Marnie, who's a not playable character, who's an NPC on there, to befriend her, she likes cake, I think. And another character likes void eggs, which are like these black eggs from a void chicken. Anyways,
Wow.
It's a lot of stuff.
Wow.
To be honest, it's so much stuff in it that you do probably need like the companion app that they have. It's like an unofficial companion app because there's so much in there that you can do. The most amazing thing, I'm sure everybody knows this, but the most amazing thing to me is that this was developed by one person. He did it by himself, and I'm sure he has a team now. I don't know, but he is amazing. This game is just phenomenal. Concerned Ape. So that's my number one. My number two.
What happened number 2?
Oh, okay. Do you want to
Five
go
Nights at Freddy's.
Oh gosh.
Because that made me think of Scott.
Yeah.
Because Scott did Five Nights at Freddy's by himself.
Yeah.
You know,
I forgot about that.
You know, minus the whole.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Five Nights at Freddy's. If you haven't
I've never played that. I never will.
realized, it's one of the scariest indie horror games out there. It is so big now, and it has grown so much. I know you hear me talk about it all the time, but it's that deal. It is that girl. Okay, that girl. Yes, it is an indie horror game where you are trying to survive the night shift. So the night shift goes from like 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. And in the midst of you trying to stay in the night shift, you have to deal with these animatronics. Turns out these animatronics have lost souls in them that have been killed by this crazy man who wanted to kill everybody because he didn't want to kill his son. Because at the time his son was acting like a butthole. Yes.
I didn't know any of that.
Yes. So these are possessed animatronics coming to get you because they think that you are the man that killed them.
Oh. Dang, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's so sad. I didn't know it was that deep.
It is so deep. It is so deep. There are like books out on it and everything that goes into death, and like the games itself go into death. Like if y'all don't watch, the biggest theorizer type of YouTube is Game Theory, and they explain everything about it. It also Super Horror Bro explains it a lot, but it is so much going on in those video games. But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Chuck E. Cheese.
It's my second one. And it is. Like, I never liked Chuck E. Cheese anyway. Can we talk about it? Like,
You didn't like their pizza though? Their pizza good.
No. What I mean was I didn't like the actual mascot.
Oh yeah.
Because the one time I went,
wrecked.
for one, okay?
Or a mouse, it don't matter, it's still nasty.
It's a rodent. Okay? And we went before they did the whole remodel of Chuck E. Cheese to make it look cool for kids.
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese looked like a scary serial killer.
Then like the animatronics were just like,
I had the live Chuck E. Cheese that came out though.
oh yeah. With the birthday parties?
Yes.
Yes.
And he smelled like pee.
Ew.
I was so scared.
I have a picture with him and I'm like this on my mama.
When I tell you, I act the whole fool that day when he came to me. I remember that day vividly because my mom took me all the way out. She was so embarrassed. She was
The
embarrassed.
look kind of cool. Like he looks fun. He's hip and
Yeah,
cool.
he's like he's for the children.
Yeah, he looks like hip hop Harry.
What the?
That's what he reminds me of.
I'd rather do hip hop hair to do with Chuck E. Cheese at that time.
Go. Okay. Anyways.
Anyway, what is your second?
My second is
Let me stop crump dancing.
right. So my second favorite indie game is a game that I was too chicken to play. I am not ashamed. And so I watched a friend play it, or I watched gameplay of it, I think, and a friend play it. But it's Inside. Have you ever seen gameplay of Inside? It will mess you up in the head, but it's basically like, do you remember that game Limbo?
Yeah.
So it's the same people Play Dead that made Limbo. And so inside you play as this little boy. It kind of reminds me of Little Nightmares, but you're like trying to escape. But there's this one scene where you're swimming in this water and there's like this mermaid sea creature that's attacking you, and every time it gets you, it takes off the helmet that's helping you breathe and makes you drown. But then there's like a plot twist after that. It is such a good game. And then when the boy finally gets out, anyways, I'm not gonna spoil it because I'm sure there's some great gameplay out there of it. But it is wild. It came out in 2016. And it's really using the environment to solve puzzles, to be able to break free, and yeah, it is very much like, I guess, Little Nightmares is like that. So it's that same kind of platformer style game. Okay. But I think about it often, and I think like there was so much of that game that I just didn't see coming. And it really did make me sad and mess me up and wish that there was a different ending. But it was good. It was real good. So I'm going to say Inside is my number 2. Okay. So, indie games. What's the future of indie games?
Oh, it's going to take over. Yeah. Especially with Steam.
Yeah.
Doing what it does.
I mean, like, that's the whole thing is, like, all these games that we've already talked about have paved the way. And I mean, really, that's how video games used to be. It was one guy or two guys in their, office or basement making
in their bag.
Yeah, yeah, in their bag.
Making these games.
I could be wrong, but I think Doom was made by like one or two guys, and like it was a game.
Yes,
like,
I think so.
It's one of those games. But now it's a while ago, so it's like kind of going back to how it used to be. That's why I'll never forget like when LA Noire came out, and it got pushed back when it was supposed to originally release. Yeah. And when it finally released, it was such a good game. But then I remember reading an article.
I never liked LA Noire.
It was so good.
I think it was because of the situation I was in when I played it.
Oh, was there a cop? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You associate.
Because it was just like, it was pushed on me to play, and I was like,
okay.
It's alright. I mean, I love Rockstar.
Yeah, I got you.
But it's just like, meh. Yeah. So I never got into like playing it again because it was just like, and plus I don't like playing games where it's back then, because I'm playing not a black person.
Yeah, I know.
And there was a whole bunch of racial stuff in there.
Yeah,
I ain't like that. I can't. Sometimes some things I just can't get past.
Yeah, some of it is really hard. Like us being both black and women, it was hard. Yeah. But I like enjoy any type of true crime type thing. They even talk about the Black Dahlia in it, and the soundtrack is really good. But I remember when the game came out, and like the studio lost a lot of money because they had to delay it. And I remember like even with Mass Effect 3, like when they had to create the other ending, and just how the creators just wanted to give up, just how vicious those big games are, and how they really mess up the mental health of the people that work on them. And so, not that indie games are better in that aspect.
The pressure's not on.
I feel like the pressure's not as bad. Now, we're not in the we don't handle that. We don't know much about it from that side. I'm just saying
from the outside looking in, and we're not trying to offend anyone. Or make it seem like we don't see you as big as the big timers, because in our eyes,
I feel like they're just as successful. Yeah,
just as successful. And if it is stressful, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious. I wanted to go after I graduated high school. After I graduated college, I looked into video game design as like my career path. But around that time was when I learned about how the people who worked on LA Noire were treated, and how a lot of them didn't get to see their families for a while, and they were just exhausted. And so I'm sure making indie games is just as hard, because there's still a demand, and you want to put out a good product, and then on top of that, you don't have
It's
like
resources.
yeah, and you don't have like the name. Like Rockstar can say we're releasing a game, but if I name like a random indie developer, you'll be like
Takes twice as much.
yeah, like you have to learn who that is.
So we apologize for that earlier statement. It's probably even more pressure.
Yeah. So, anyways, I think
But that's why it's very it's super cool to have the YouTuber community or the gaming community, because if you get on a video by, let's say, Markiplier or Corey Kinch.
oh my goodness, not
Okay, so I saw this video the other day, sometime this week, talking about Corey Kenshin and if he's going to return. And so they were saying that he was spending time with his little brother because they went on vacation, and that he may return soon. Okay. Which is what my initial, theory is. He's going to come back to play Resident Evil 8, and that's going to be his swan song.
Yeah.
But having the support of a major person, like a major gamer, can really spike. And that's what happened with Five Nights at Freddy's. You have Markiplier, you have Jake Septiceye, you have Corey Kenshin, you have like all these like the Vanos group coming in and playing these games, and it's like YouTube streaming, and you have all these followers and everything. It's going to get big, and more people want to play it. That's how the fandoms start to happen, So like gaming, the community, the YouTube community has a big impact on indie games, and that's why it's been pushed forward so much, because you'll see people play 3 random scary games or 3 random games.
Oh, that just scared me. Well, this is probably a good time to transition into our last topic.
Okay.
The anime that started it all for me, or one of the 2 animes that started it all for me, Dragon Ball Z. They recently announced their upcoming movie, Dragon Ball Z Superhero. And so there's not a lot, I guess, that has been released. They did show
Goku,
some characters.
Goku punching, Goku is Goku.
She is mimicking somebody. That's not me. But they show Krillin, the designer Krillin, which he's like in his police outfit, I think. They show Pan. Pan is super adorable. I forgot like the timeline. But anyways, it looks really good. But and then they also show Piccolo's design. So my husband and I were sitting next to each other when they announced it, and he just started like playing the video. And what's so crazy to me, number one, is that Dragon Ball Z is still a thing after all these years. I love Dragon Ball Z, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah. But
it's just so crazy. And then also that like, I don't know, the title superhero is like so weird. I don't know.
Yeah, because what is that going to pertain? Is it going to be like a multiverse type of thing?
Well, I think it's like a play on super, but then like they're adding hero, and so maybe it's supposed to be like now we're in the age of like people loving superheroes, and so they use that title. I don't know. I'm sure there's like a great reason that I could have just Googled, but I wanted to talk about it.
Yeah. Instead.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I mean, Dragon Ball Z is one of the OGs.
Yeah.
Like everybody's watched Dragon Ball Z.
I think a lot of people, especially like, you know how, well, I don't know if you like get on TikTok, but like Generation Z, which is cool if they do this. I don't care either way. But like they make fun of millennials and the things that we like Harry Potter.
I don't like Harry.
But most millennials do.
It's okay. I don't like Harry Potter.
You just
I was one of those kids.
Who your parents didn't let you read it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
my parents didn't let me read it either.
Be kicked out.
Yeah, my mom. Even when I read it as an adult, my mom was like.
Yeah, I watched the movies when I was older with my dad, because my dad never liked it, but he just let my mom just have it or whatever. But I just remember being in the 5th grade, and Harry Potter was the book that the class read, and I had to literally be outside the classroom.
We didn't even have it in my elementary school. Like they sent, so the teacher wanted to read it, and a letter was sent to all the parents, and everybody was like, no.
Yeah, no, they didn't do that. So, they made me sit outside the
That's so
classroom by
sad.
myself.
Did they?
Which
did they
I
give you a
think,
book?
now that I think about it, I gotta sue somebody. Huh?
But that's probably what your mama asked.
No, but they could have not done that.
Yeah, I know. They should have just not done it. It wasn't even that
Now, like, at the time, I was like, okay, but now I'm like,
deep. Or like gave it as like kids can go home and read it.
yeah. And it was a Catholic school. Anyway.
They made it at a Catholic.
Yes!
Well, somebody should have been fired.
Okay.
I went to a Baptist elementary school. Baby,
But
they
yeah.
weren't having that.
Yeah, at all. But
Um,
back to
yeah. So Generation Z is always like talking about how millennials love Harry Potter and our coffee and all that stuff. I don't really know. But I think like Gen Z anime watchers hate Dragon Ball Z for whatever reason, and I think probably
because of millennials.
yeah, and I especially like those battles, like when they say Goku can beat anybody. Goku
He
can
cannot.
He can't be everybody, and that's the thing is like
This is my argument.
Akira Toriyama never made that. Like he never made Goku the end all be all. There.
No.
I said be all. End all be all.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was not gonna correct you at all.
Like-
I was gonna let you have that moment.
Well, thank
That
you.
moment was yours.
But Goku, like, he had his faults, you know, like, there were times where he almost lost or he did die. And then if somebody else had to come and save the day, or he needed help, like, he wouldn't have defeated Boo by himself.
You know who never died in her battles?
If you say Usagi, you know that's a lie, because she literally died and was reincarnated. Don't try it. Don't try it. She died several times, I think.
Don't let me.
No, I wasn't gonna let you have that one. I love Usagi, but yeah, she died. That's how she became
I still believe
Usagi.
I still believe that Sailor Moon could beat.
She could.
Goku.
That whole narrative
Goku
that
had to
Goku was the
use
strongest person in the
12
universe.
other people to get to the super god status to get pink hair.
I feel like you're trying to disrespect Goku.
I'm not disrespecting. I'm not disrespecting.
It was the tone. It was
But-
the tone.
But the facts are facts.
Whoever created this narrative that Goku is like his character was supposed to be ignorant, uneducated,
Definitely.
like farmer but not really farmer, brawl type.
Uh huh.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking up Death Battle. Death Battle had a few episodes of Goku versus, and they did Goku versus Superman twice. One time
I hate
Superman
Death
lost,
Battles.
other time Superman won.
Okay.
I'm saying, one time it was.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I don't know.
Oh, I was like,
No, I was just
that's what
listening.
happened.
I was just listening.
Yeah, but I don't think they ever did a Sailor Moon Goku.
Cause Sailor Moon would win, and that's fine. That's fine. She's supposed to be as strong as she is.
I just don't like when people continue to disrespect my girl, even though she died. She died and got stronger. Goku died. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Let me
No,
not.
he got stronger with it when he was
I'm just kidding.
okay.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
That's just like I hate when people say Batman would be so and so, and then they add in that whole with time. Like, just end the death battles. Just end the so and so versus so and so. Like, there is not one character that is just strong. Like, you even think about Thanos. If you've never read any of the comics, if you don't know any other villain, and you only watch the Marvel universe, like
Of course,
cinematic
yeah.
universe, you would think Thanos was the strongest.
Baby Thanos got his butt whooped several times.
Very low on the totem pole. So
Low. That's why
this-
he had his own helicopter.
helicopter.
Yeah, Thanos copter.
I don't know about no Thanos copter.
Oh, cause she didn't watch Loki.
Oh.
But it's before Loki too, way before that. But you would have seen it if you
And-
would have saw.
Oh.
Loki.
Anyways, I'll watch Loki tonight.
I need you to watch it because I need for us to do an episode on Marvel. I need
I
for
am
us to
down.
do a Marvel episode to talk
Okay.
about everything Marvel.
Okay, I am willing to do that.
Yes.
Let's plan that. We'll talk about it.
Yes.
So anyways, are you excited for the new Dragon Ball Z movie? What is your favorite Dragon Ball Z movie that has come out in the most recent years? Mine is Resurrection F. I thought it was very well done.
And who would you like to see in the death battle?
No.
It doesn't have to be Dragon Ball Z. It could be your favorite anime. I
Yes.
want to see some action. I want to see the girls fight. My name is Precious.
And yeah, like if you do that, it can't be Goku. It can't be Batman. It can't be Superman.
It can't be Sailor Moon either.
It can't be Sailor Moon. Just be creative, please,
Yes.
for the
Yes.
love of all things good.
And we'll put it in the next video.
Yeah, we'll animate it and everything.
But until then, Jefe. He sleep. Until I was like, come on, baby.
Oh wait, where can they find us?
Oh, yeah. So if you want to find us, you can go to Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter and Instagram is Solar Scouts Pod. That is SOULERSCOUTS. I was trying to keep it with the melody that I was thinking in my head. Pod.
Yes.
So
Just
SOULERSCOUTS Pod. POD.
and just
And
Solar
then-
Scouts on YouTube.
Yeah, look at this.
I mean, well, you're here, so you should know.
Of course.
So if you like this video, please subscribe, turn on your notifications. That's the
For the
thing
next
people
one,
say.
because we'll be gaming, we'll be
Mhm.
reviewing stuff, send our reactions. It's gonna be a lot, and we might even have new Solar Scouts.
Oh yeah, we are working on some stuff. At first, I was like, "What are you talking about?" We are working on some stuff, so just be on the lookout. Sorry, you gotta prepare me for these things. I was like, "We having some little babies on here?"
No. It's up for Jefe. Jefe, come here, baby. Come here. No, that's not gonna happen.
Let him go to sleep.
I'm letting him sleep.
Okay.
So, for Katt, I'm Foxx, and this is Solar Scouts. I hope y'all have a wonderful week.
Yes.
Bye-bye.